Alright, so we're loading in. I like it. It's cute. Okay. I mean, the idea that I was going for the pounce was that it would look like it was pouncing into the next frame. But obviously that did not happen. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not upset in any way. We got too much crap. Okay, so I gotta do something with... Is there a bank in this game, or no? Am I just kind of out of luck? Oh. I mean, they look fine small. And I think that's why the eyes are as big as they are, and they look a little odd in the big size, but in the small size, I don't see any issues with them. Like, for example, the stretchy fox, the teeth look a little weird. Oh, no, it said no retainers. I tried one time. Okay, so what are we doing? Am I going to try to do one... the retainers. I don't think you can get retainers in free trial. I'm going to try one time at the, Wait, how are we doing on money? Yeah, the bell ring thing. Currency. Yeah, we got a bunch of tombstones. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do one... I'm going to do one duty finder high-level dungeon. And try to hopefully get the Tamtara Deepcroft. Because I need to do that. Or, we have something, the hunting log with the, white line, what lines? The parachute lines? Maybe. So either Sunken Temple or Tamtara Deepcroft. And that's probably doable. Like I said, it is possible to edit these things. So I mean that is something I could probably do, maybe, but I don't know if I know how to save the file properly. That's the other thing. On a white background, it probably looks very different. Yeah, because you can see them on the white background, but most people use dark mode. So I guess it doesn't really matter which lines we use. Maybe dotted line would be best, so that no matter when you're viewing them on, you can see them. Is that crazy? All right, where are we going? Porthos. I got confused. Thinking middle ground of gray? Maybe. Random Fox. And we end up with Murdered Fox. I also am going to warn you guys. I'm a little bit, I don't know. I've been a little bit moody today. So, just a fair warning. I don't know what it is. Work was rough. Not really rough, but... Hi, Madoka. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, so work was a little frustrating. There was an issue where somebody wanted one thing, my boss wanted another thing, and I'm on the side of against my boss, but not like I just want a decision made that I don't have to make it. I should not be the one making the decision. Moody brings out the glows of the eyes. Oh. Brings out the murder fox in me. I'm going to go ahead and start this quest, even though, we're going to get in this dungeon. The persistent attacks of our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Benfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of crystal braves to assist us. As for you, Caleb, pray join me in the White Brim front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It's my hope that they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there, then? Good. But yeah, I don't know why, it just started upsetting me, so I'm doing my best to forget that it ever happened. Because I believe it's somewhat settled now. Hi, Pixels! Welcome, welcome. Pixels, we have new emotes, I don't know if you noticed. So we just put out, Madoka, we also have new emotes, I don't know. We have new emotes. For, people. I joined a fate? Yeah, I mean, literally, I can post the ones you have now. I got home, I changed clothes, I got some water, I booted my computer, and downloaded the emotes. And then I started a stream. So there really wasn't time. I haven't had time. I've also got, we got 9 new models last night that I have not put in yet, so, if anyone, Kyrell, is looking for those, they're not in yet. I'm sorry. I forgot it. I got distracted and have not had time. I'll put them in after stream tonight, okay? I promise. Okay? I promise we'll put them in after stream today. These are going to be super rare, though. Super rare. They're going to be ultra rares. Ultra rare boxes. Each one will have a 0.1% chance of being found. So I expect that it'll be some time before we see all of them. And since there's 10 of them, also one of them has been seen before. So we got 9 new ones. So, yep, your points are gone. But if you find one, hey, you get them back. You get a refund. Honestly, I would give double back if I could. One's a new murder fox. I don't remember what they are. I haven't actually... I saw that they were new. I just have not... I haven't seen them. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Come on, let me in the dungeon! You know what? We're still waiting list number 3, so it's gonna be a while. We'll just keep going. Science and 7th Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Consider the report I just received. I dare say your timing could be no better. Yeah, it happens sometimes. We are all ears, Lord Jellamont. A band of pilgrims is seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, that self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, this disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took liberty of summoning a unit of crystal braves to White Brim front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such is my intent from the start, Sir Amaric. And so it begins, my friend, so I dare say it will provide an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be a subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drillamont has one in mind. cutscene? I was not expecting a cutscene. Yes, yes, excellent. But lady, everything has been accounted for. If there's aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it should be done. How about some thigh warmers, says her thighs are gonna be ice. Okay, what am I getting? I think these are all worse than what I have. Let's grab this. Wait list number 2. I've started running. I'm so used to turning with a mouse wheel. I just want to do the thing and be done with it. Bum, bum. Bum, ba, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Alright, wait list number 1. Oh, I should get a queue pretty quick, I would think. But yeah, I do hope you guys like the emotes. At some point, now that we have a full list of emotes now. So at some point, I'm going to go through and look at the ones that don't get used much. And we'll probably start by replacing those. Obviously not counting the ones that, yep, new emotes. Obviously not counting the new ones that just came out. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Because I think there's somewhere where I can see which emotes are used. Is there somewhere I can see that? You're not gonna like this. I can tell you. So, in order to get the next one standard emote slot, it's 300 subscriber points. That's concurrent. 300 concurrent subscriber points. We are currently at 64. So, and to get the next emote slot for the bits, it's 25k bits, $250. Of course, that does it's all in chunks. So like, I do think Kyrell is probably going to hit that pretty soon. Maybe perhaps Frosty as well, because there's 2 people at the 10k bit, and it's supposed to be cumulative. According to everything I've read, it's cumulative. I'm nowhere near partner push. For me to go partner, I believe, where is it? There's something for that. Where is that? There's something. Where is it? I think it's analytics, maybe. I've got too many things open. Okay, here we go. Analytics. Okay, so to get partner. Okay, yeah, here it is. So nope, it's not partner. That's not partner. Partner is an average of 75 viewers over 30 days. 75. My current goal is 10. Boop. Yeah, the most I've ever had, I think, is in the 9 range. But it also depends on where you look at it. Like, I could go look right now at my history. Like, okay, we're at 8.6. Okay, okay, let's go shift. 7.3, 7.7, 8.8, 8.7, 9.0, 7.6, 7.5, 6.8, 6.1, 7.2, 6.3, 7.0, 8, 7.4, 8.9, 9.1, 8.4. Why am I not in this thing yet? I'm holding on. I'm holding up things up. But yeah, so yeah, so I've been in the 9 range a couple times, and I will say on average I'm doing better than I did last year. So we're doing good. Slow improvement. Okay, it's you don't. Not everything is a sprint. In fact, most things are not sprints. Most things are marathons. Yeah, I don't know anything about partner, but I do know should that do something? I don't know. We're not getting a match. Alright, once I'm done for today, what? Oh wait, these are the things I can get rid of? Hold on. Alright, making some space. I do? Okay. I haven't waited 16 minutes for this stupid dungeon. Okay, here, I'm gonna trigger the dungeon right now. Here we go. It seems as though we are always one step behind, or before ever just beyond our reach. Though I'd like to believe the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. The joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we're not without our other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Gilliam? We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we have conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in the White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The band's watch is to end soon, at which point you must report to Sir Jean Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should you meet with the heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. I mean, that works. Alright, nobody's doing dungeons today. And when I looked at it, they said they needed tanks, but that does not appear to be the case. Now they need healers. That's probably the problem. We have no healers. Does it keep my status when I joined they needed tanks? Oh, is that what's going on? Should I just cancel this and just keep moving? Which one are we looking for? We're not we're still streaming for another 3 hours. Calm down, Pixels. Calm down. Calm down. We're still here for 3 hours. Alright, let's be subtle. We're very subtle. He won't see us coming at all. Oh, he might have seen us. We'll hide. Falls Road East. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Bum ba da bum bum. Uh-oh. He may have seen us. Hide behind the tree. It's going south. Oh, we got suspects outbound. On a white Bronco. A jam fox. You know the only problem I have with... I need to renew my Nitro subscription. I just want the emotes. I miss my emotes. I miss them. Hey, where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Stay on the wall. Why else? I have duties for you know. Your sole duty is to the, Bloody Echo. Lower your voice to hear us and wiper in front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are Mumble Mumble and Snowcloak. This is what you bring me to, but we already knows about Mumble Mumble. Our comrades of Boulder Downs will use the tunnel as Mumble Mumble. They point know what's happening. Nevertheless, Mumble Mumble, if you waste my time again, is that clear? May I see those ears sticking up behind that boulder? Bum, bum. Wait, where am I going? Oh, am I going the wrong way? But yeah, somewhere in there, there's a way to see which emotes have been used. Let's research. Oh, this is just over today's stream. There's got to be a way to see that, though. There's got to be a way to see that. Like, for example, the waggy tail is never going away. Like, I am never going to get rid of the waggy tail. Unless, for some reason, my tail color mysteriously changes. It'd be really weird. That'd be the only reason my the waggy tail will go away. That is the... Well, yeah, the fox has changed since then. Don't you notice that if you look at the classic fox, the hair color is different? There is that. So the eyes are a bit bigger on all of them. No, it's the same artist. I think I think he just, he's taken to moving fast rather than taking the time, is what I suspect. We got Night Fox, I believe. Fox Knight. Would your investigations bear fruit? So I probably will not use him again. But I'm not really opposed to goofy looking. Yeah, you should see the big ones. I see I shot the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could go to further words more clearly. Yet the few stats you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident they can thwart it. Their comrades have bolted down to key to their plans, which means it's key to our plans they'd be rooted out and put to the sword. I'm going to grab this one. Did you see the, well, you haven't seen the badges. I haven't put the badges in yet, but I will. The badges are going to go in, as soon as we'll have to resize them. So, that shouldn't be too hard to do. I think I could do that. Seems it's going to be one of your favorites. See? People have different opinions. But yeah, so if we, like, in the future, like, what I might do, is just go out and say, hey, you know, if we were to remove an emote, like we did before, and it's like pick a couple of them that we could, like, remove or maybe, replace. And just do like we did the survey before in Discord, and so people can, like, look at the ones we did, and say, hey, you know, this one I think could be better. This one let's say we want to replace this one with this one, or, but I thought there was a place where I could see where all my emotes were like. Engagement analytics. Okay, there's, I don't see the engagement analytics. I don't see this. Like, there's this clear dashboard, clear analytics tab. I do not see that at all. Engagement analytics. This is there. Engagement. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we got the munch usage. So, Waggy Tail is number 1. Cinnamon is number 2. Hugs is number 3. The Bonk is number 4. Fox and Box is number 5. Let me see what's the lowest one. Oh, well, I mean, those are the brand new ones. Yeah, the brand new ones. Crying Fox is way down there. It's been used 4 times. Muted Microphone Fox has been used 3 times. Oh, crap. What am I doing? Focus, Fox, focus. This place. Why is it always this place? Okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Uh-oh. Is it healer with us? Oh. Oh, we might have a problem. Oh, no, we're good. I'm not getting any, I'm not getting any of the points this time. Yeah, this is the dungeon we always get. We've done it like 5 times. It's always the one we get. I don't understand it. I'm never doing this again. There's like 5 I could do. And I always get that one. Oh yeah, we can probably move. Yeah, I just don't understand why this is the only one we ever get. Is there something people want here? I have no clue. Hey, this is what everybody runs on Friday. This is the Friday dungeon. We got... I got one going there. Saving them up. Let's see, I think we go this way. This one does not need oil. Are we short a person? I think we have been short a person the whole time. I think if we go this way. We need these guys. Alright, you get that one, I'll go get this one. Oh yeah, that person caught up! She's down for the last boss, I guess. Vermilion skirt. Is it the last boss? No, it's not the last boss. It's the second to last boss, I think. Oh, it's going much better now we have two people. Okay, that person got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a ninja too. Or a dancer or something. Oh, that was it. Got it. I mean, he's almost dead. Nailed it. Big waste of time. Big waste of time. Why? We keep doing that place over and over again. That's all we get. That's all we get over and over. We have long suspected the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear the Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unaware. Random Fox, we got the head pass, Fox. Am I good at RPG puzzles? I don't know. Maybe? Please say we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. Knowing nothing of our enemies' numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. I put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know that they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If alone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Acalia. The lives of our allies are at stake. Wait, what's my relative levels? I'm such a ninja. Yeah, ninja's only level 52. Can I leave? The door! I'm out! Freedom! Yeah, the new ones are not in yet, so I know there still are some we haven't seen. There's at least 2 I know that we have not seen yet. Although one of them is a variant of what we have seen. This place looks so bloody. We should have stayed Murder Fox for this. Oh, I haven't had my chocobo with me this whole time. Questia, I choose you! Attacker stance. I'll start with the caster. Take down the caster and we'll be good. We can kill this guy before this guy even gets here. I've got to find his letter. The scroll! Do we go in? Oh, no, we go to Drillmont. I thought we were going to go in the tunnel. What's the difference between a logger and a lumberjack? The burning questions we must know. I think going in the top is faster. You don't get stuck. There's only 1 level from the top, it's 2 levels to the bottom. I said no word of your coming, Kaylee. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Yeah, I flew in from the top. You didn't see me coming. They'll never see me coming. By the Fury, those are veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Besides, their bodies must be recovered, and... I could have got the bodies. I was there. No, we have not them in despair. Not now. Now while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not a sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others. And I wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. Make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. Part of you recovered his timetable with the guardsman's watches at our outpost at Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. It was information the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. Timetable has not changed, you see. Of course it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandare must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Alright, let's go then. I feel like I'm going to reach the level of the next tier of stuff before I finish this tier. Mouse, get that feeling? Times of this, as Akela, while my knights make ready to depart, heretics may take our allies as Snowcloak unawares. Superior training equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. The all is not yet lost. If we leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly the Snowcloak and tell Sir Emic everything we have discovered. Oh. Equacia, let's go. Can I take my chocobo in a dungeon? Oh, that's not where I'm going. I saw the blue arrow and was like, okay, there we go. We're going to the orange arrow. Also, what level do you think I need to be to solo a level 50 dungeon? Or whatever dungeon. For example, if I want to solo the Tam Tara Deepcroft, what level would I need to be? Like, would 70 do it? Everyone's here. Yeah, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... In my gratitude, truth be told, we suspect the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Lebeleu been informed? The Braves would be made aware. No, I told you first. Hey, you know, if you stood a little closer, you'd have been informed when I was informed him. It must be here, I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has at such disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at the very moment. I will level for my warrior. My warrior. My warrior's a tank. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins, and we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. I thought they were talking to me, but they were looking at Alphino. That's close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There'll be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Leveleux! There's been a development, sir. Together the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels. After spotting the enemy breaking the surface, but that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha, it's just as suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Some of the others, we're going in. Now, a moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers will only be more hindrance than help. Should we encounter a difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown. See to it that you're prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies. There are not too many, or Pablimo will sulk. Wait, is this a dungeon? Interesting amount, it's just over here. I have not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we never would have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Snowcloak! Alright, so I assume I can do this with just, yeah, NPCs. It's fine. Let's go. No waiting time! Oh, they all moved to the right with me. That was weird. Oh, so pretty. Ice caves are always very pretty. Hope it isn't too long. This might take a while. This way, I assume. They don't really do AoE much, do they? That's throwing daggers. Where's my, big attack? Oh. Ow! What was that for? Pixels? Did you see I got over 5,000 coal already? We're saving up. We got lots and lots of coal. Alright, let me grab the key. Can I get the key? I can't see it. There it is. It's so tiny. It's underneath the bear. Alright, silence. I'm kidding, we're not doing that. Wrong button. Yep. Well, the goal is 7,000. Then I'll move on to the next thing. Oh, crap. Need to pay more attention. That's probably my fault for not killing that bomb fast enough. Because the other DPS is not doing anything. Welcome to NPCs, I suppose. I mean, Zelda gathered some of it. Or at least I assume Zelda did. I found some of it in the guild bank. I just have been collecting it. Some gold, too. There's a little bit of gold as well. Ah! That took me off guard. That was on me. I should have moved. Kill them all! They're not AoEing at all. You know, aside from all the stuff trying to kill us, it feels like a nice walk in a nice snowy dog park. We may have been off more than we could chew. Never mind, we're doing okay. This is not the last one. Is it? No, this isn't the last one. Oh no. Did I do good? I think I did good. Tough Yeti. Tough Yeti. Kill him. Finish him. I'm just supposed to heal myself, though. I really do. You have lots of antiques. They look so small. It's not bad. It's kind of peaceful with NPCs. I mean, it's kind of slow. I'm sure we go faster. But, you know, it's kind of cool. Peaceful. We just chill. Am I going backwards? See enemy bits. I think I'm going backwards. I like how they can blow up without actually blowing up. Great, disappearing, reappearing, enemy. Music might be a little too peaceful. It's putting me to sleep. Like I say, it's definitely making me drowsy. The music is just so peaceful. Like, we're fighting this is done and fighting all these things, and it's like... La, 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 la. Cherry... Like, I don't know what any of those words mean. She's got dragon blood, though. He's gonna die with it. Do we go this way? No. Yeah, so now that... yeah, but like I said, once all the emo slots are filled, which they are, we'll see which ones are used over a period of time. And I'll just make a note of which ones are not used very much, and we'll see if we actually need those. Maybe we need something else in their spot. So if you like emos, just use them. That said, I am going to try to put them all into Discord to make sure they're all there. So everyone in Discord will have access to them. Regardless of where they... Like, I think Discord has like 50 emote slots for everything. So we are not going to run out on Discord. Probably. The finger. The 2 level for emote as well? Why is that? Well, I mean, obviously, we're not going to like... I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, nobody's using this emote that only one person can use. Yeah, I'm not going to dump it. Besides, what am I gonna do? Replace it with the one that's just gonna be, you know, I don't know, whatever. Puppy! Good boy, stay out the furniture. Finra. Felt one polyp's injured? He's about to be. Okay. Alright, it's done, not take effect. Okay, I think we're gonna have to hide behind these at some point. Now, probably. Oh, we actually hit him from here. I did not make it. Okay, so I should have started running sooner. That's on me. Let me not be in front of him. With a name like Heavensward Roar, that sounds like someone's going to attack me. The front. Frontal cone attack. I got out of this time. Wait, why did all the other ones explode? Alright, looks like I'm gonna get another shot with the, Am I gonna get the limit break off? Probably not. I'm gonna pop it now. I don't think we finished it. Yeah, not very much. No, we're not going. We got this. We're staying in. Staying in. Have courage. You cowards. We could have downed if they would have stayed in. And did more than tissue paper DPS. I will say, not a cute puppy. Do we need to kill ads? We probably need to kill ads, don't we? Let's take a look in here. We got antique breeches. Oh, we might get a cutscene. I probably should have waited in there for a second. I'm going to run the ad. Yeah, cutscene.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
What's up, Derek? You!
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Yep.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
Do you have frostbite? Your lips look looking kind of blue there.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
What's that email look like if we put it side by side? Also, I don't have them there. Where do I have them? How those look? Yeah, not quite what I had in mind, but, you know, it could be worse.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
I don't think anybody from work has tried to contact me yet, so it should be good. We got a rock. Oh, that's the crystal. She's gone. Very cool crystal. Okay, I'm gonna go brush my tail. I'll be right back, okay? Go brush. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I just realized I forgot to log into Monster Hunter yesterday. Oh well. I forgot everything yesterday. It'll be alright, though. I've got 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6. Did I pop it up just in time to get hit by an apple? Or no, you missed. You missed! You missed. Alright, we're back. Probably. Took longer than I expected. What news, Acalia? It was a long tunnel. So Iceheart is but a pseudonym, not that it matters. That you managed to escape is regrettable from your decision, or for your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. They have to even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it, too. 12 be praised, Kayla. We may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle, and Philia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Forton, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. Antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Shiver. The quesadilla seems completely unruffled. I see she put on something warm. Antecedent, you have come straight to us. You come to us straight from the archives of House Forton. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured countless texts. What we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Asgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. I mean, that's how, like, bards got their reputation, isn't it? Isn't that where, like, sorcerers come from? How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Forton. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. See that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. Pinning my hair back down. I don't care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. I mean, we killed like a few dozen heretics in there. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant you being a man of faith that expects a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of alone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life of service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and Scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. If only all, like, religions follow this belief that, it's a different time, we did need different times. Everyone is entitled to make their own, interpretation. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trade at the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. If he does not truly believe that our sort of plan can succeed, truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was a real, living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Moggle Mog XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Moggles Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia, they have them both in abundance. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe she teleported to another aetheryte somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetherite, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternative route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let's not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlene may be able to assist us. Pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. While Minfield looks to our Aetherite problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of a heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Korthos is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Good, I knew you'd understand. You Hayes can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. I can't talk. Why do you guys listen to me? I can't talk worth anything. I'm terrible at everything. Captain Ilber and I are meeting to discuss the latest developments in this investigation. Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Oh, thank you for the pets. Cookie! Nom 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 nom. Eat cookie. Oh, thank you. There you are, Kalia. Commander Lovelur has instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. Don't they crunch kind of the same? As a matter at hand, nearly a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek about have been spotted making for Danifin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if they would join them. I myself should be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Alright, let's go. Where is it? This way? Should I be teleporting? How far away is it? Not that far. It's weird. We went from go to this zone, 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 to everything is now in this zone. Balls, balls, my ankle's on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danifin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. I don't need tracks. Let's go. I've got the echo. We're flying over. Whoa. I found footprints. Going that way. Going that way? Oh, sorry. I was like, the track leads south to the east. Okay. We need to upgrade your PC? What's wrong with it? Simon, what are you doing here? The heretics, I am not sure. There's a great scale beast and cough cough. You haste? I think the human eats on its own. The heretics put up, so we did too. That's a mistake. Stay together. Don't split the party! Hey, little one, what's up? You? Don't you mostly play my RuneScape anyway? I'm basically have someone. Hold on. 1 second. Alright, back to matter at hand. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretic's tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I guess sneeze. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, his friends found me. I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Get the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean a rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me phrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I would need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. I mean, I can play it on my cell phone, so it's not that bad. I actually hopped on for a little bit at work while everything was going crazy. I probably got 100 or so, 100, 200 coal. Hey, what are you doing outside of the walls? The walls are there to keep for your safety. I'm through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How the woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes the gates. And the fox is here. Well, stay with her then, if you think you'll fare any better. No, there's no need for that. That 170 HP plug into max energy PC is overheating? Holy crap, don't do that. It's not worth it. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Oh, Yukiri! Let your lance ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Fancy meeting you here, Kalia. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder if we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who's been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yukiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. Comforting thought. Come, Acalia. Let's wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. She looks so giant, but I know it's perspective, but she looks massive compared to him. Forced perspective is weird. I thought those were watermelons. That's like lettuce. Or cabbage or something. Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should receive new information ere long. As whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I'd rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we've had more than enough to occupy our time as it is. That looks interesting. Can I look at it? Not bad. I might pick this up just in case I want to glamour it later. Captain Gilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured. I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employer. In the Ivy's employ. From him we were able to trace the trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Last, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars which he would share with his benefactors, thereby ensuring that the needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for his settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Forton. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and so he sold that information on to a merchant. I think we can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that's one mystery solved, at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider that our investigation is known to only barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You say that the agent among Rabon's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. Slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised. Though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Old Oz was ever the most vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa and Gridania have long-sustaining armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal one's mind under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Old Oz military is made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Rabon faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of his founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, aye. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between the conflicting interests, the public and the private. That they do. They use very big words. They're trying to raise the literacy rate for gamers, which is silly because gamers usually have a pretty high literacy rate. At least gamers that play RPGs. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, it was not out of charity they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail von Darnus's ambitions been less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would have never have risked supplying Rabon with an army. Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Return to the present. Nope. I'm terrible. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, I'll have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As Commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Acalia, as the realm's stoutest champion. Did you just call me fat? 'Tis only meet that you will be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. This is dangerous. This reminds me of work. So there was a discussion going on, and like two different, like both sides said that the head, like the very top person was on board with their side. And it's like, well, which side is it? Like, you have to pick a side. You can't say, oh yeah, I agree, I agree. One of them was wrong. Light meteor without seeker to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Infilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I thought that was text scrolling up the screen, but this is the turtle moving. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar. We shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Alright, before we go in there, I'm gonna try something. Okay, I'm gonna be dumb. You guys ready for Dumb Fox? Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna go in here. Alright. Alright, how do I turn off? There's a way to turn off the thing.
Hello there.
Hey, that's not it. How do I set it so I can do whatever? Nope. Why can't I just go in? Gear icon top left. Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna try. We might fail, but if we do, it'll be okay. We're gonna try. I'm tired of having this on my screen. Fly, get away. I will kill you. I probably have to go kind of slow. I should boost my attack power, too. My attack power boosted now. Alright, not bad. I hope this counts. I entered. Does that count? I hope this counts. That will do it. We got this in. It's all in the bag. Slow and steady. I probably should ask if anybody was available to come. Because even with the DPSs or healers go much faster. But you know what? Sometimes things are about challenge. We challenge ourselves to beat this thing by ourselves. At level 55, we're only 5 levels above this. It's like Dark Souls. I'm taking so much damage. That poison is nasty. Get rid of the poison. That was on me. I should not have taken that hit. Should not have taken that hit. It was a waste of a hit. I probably shouldn't fight him on the bridge. It's dumb. Not enough room to dodge. Considering how little this thing is doing. I'm doing surprisingly well, all things considered. Alright. Does stuff ever de-aggro? Could I, like, just aggro stuff and just keep running? Just probably forgetting the buff stuff instead of using that ability, just use this. Alright. Let's go and buff up our attack. Okay, I got that one without it pulling the others. I wonder if I can get out of range of that guy by pulling up here. Doesn't matter though. It doesn't seem very difficult. got kind of low health. I'm also probably way overgeared for it, too. Which probably helps a lot. Just to have all that gear from the dungeon. Or the raid. Uh-oh. These guys weaker or stronger? Cool. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that go much faster. Alright, do I need to leave? Or do I just, or can you join? It should go super fast. Well, I mean, if you're here, it's just gonna be one shot everything. So how do I leave? Do I just do duty leave? Okay, let's leave. Okay. So we leave. I do this and like a few enemies in another one. Okay, so... Alright, accept the party. Okay, and it's, the Tam Terra Deep Croft. But like I said, it should go crazy fast. Hey, Gordon, how's it going? I'm just gonna go through being a nuisance. I get tired? I'm sorry. You gonna be able to get some rest, though? Weekend and all that? Yeah, look, we've already almost caught up to where I was. All that work I did, we're almost caught up. It's a good kind of tired. That's good. Surprisingly, I actually held aggro for a second. That's kind of funny. So I think this Defiance buff is very big. This thing. Dance Lion! Oh, sorry, dead. Oh, this thing? You've been looking deathly pale of late. Scorching heat of Thandalin does not agree with you. You've never found a hot climbs and some mistake to come here. Let's wait for Korthos for the bracing air will put roses on her cheeks. I looked at the other one, but I didn't actually read it. Wait, that way? Oh. That's not the way. Is it? Oh, we gotta go in there. I didn't know. Right. I touch. Yeah, it actually makes a lot more sense for me to touch because, I get frozen in place for a few seconds. Or more. I keep getting frozen. I know. It's not easy being without a body. I promise to find one for you, but you must have patience. You're my husband-to-be, and there's nothing I would not do for you. Please have faith in me. Give me time, my love, and I should make you whole again. It should make me. You know, if she weren't completely insane, that'd be very sweet. Thanks twice a week in sparring today? That's good. Getting a workout's always good for you. As long as you don't injure yourself like I tend to do. I'm trying to keep waiting, my love, but we cannot afford to compromise. Now we have new bodies. I'm trying to read this. Stupid ghost. Alright, let me see. Where were we? I'm trying to keep waiting, my love. We cannot afford to compromise. Not where your new body is concerned. Ordinary adventurers die often enough, leaving their ordinary corpses. You'd be like a Kaylee, but cannot settle for anything less than extraordinary. But a strong body requires equally strong souls, I recently discovered. Now, you're probably worried that strong souls are rare, and so they are, but never fear, if we can create one ourselves. All we need is a plentiful supply of weaker kind, and they're common indeed. Patient just a little longer, my love, and all will be as you desire. Do you hit the side of the knee? Oh. Well, I hope you recover from it very quickly, and it's nothing serious. Because knee injuries are no joke. Hey, look, we found a friend. Hi, friend. How's it going? Can't move my body. Help me. Uh-oh. Oh, you're dead. Alright, see you later. Alright, I guess we hop in here. It's possible to pay or die in that fight and change the story afterward? That's cool. I'm kind of glad I didn't die. I'm very slow. Carry on. Sprinting! Look at me go! It's like I'm sprinting at a beach. What's that thing? You gonna break these? Or do they just do it themselves? Oh. No. There's no need. I mean, Kyle, we're not synced, so... Like, I'm 5 levels above. I was gonna solo this place. But Carol's like, oh, I could just help you. And yeah, it takes like 1/10 of the time or less. Assuming I could do it. Look, Kavir, all these people come to make you a gift of their souls. Isn't that kind of them? Even Kelly is here. Now your dream of becoming like her could come true. Wait, there's a moment. Listen to the boss. Okay. She's just shaking her head. Doesn't he actually go inside the line? Make her do it? Did I miss it already? Am I crying? Is that? Okay. Achievement! Thanks for coming to our wedding. You're inviting me there, don't you? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, there's no chance of this thing killing me, is there? I assume I'm not going to kill it too fast for whatever you're trying to see. Sickness and health and left shares till death to his part. Are you trying to get her vows out? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. And these dead guys are just coming out of the woodworks. Yeah, every tick of this spell is healing me for like 3 times my health. Uh-oh. A letter lit up. Oh, I thought they were gonna all light up and we're gonna die. I'm gonna take a hit. It wasn't dead. Splat. I mean, it was just a head. What? What have you done? Avir, no! You're on fire, lady. Hello? Well, she's dead. Ironically, that almost happened to me at a wedding. So, I was wearing this, long sleeve dress, and there were candles in the window, and I didn't notice, and I was leaning against a wall next to the window, and my sleeve was, like, puffy, and so it was very close to a candle, and someone happened to see and pulled me away before I burned, lit myself on fire. Coming very bad. I got no credit for it, I don't think. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Okay, I got it. Okay, so I gotta go there. There's one more we need to do. Hold on. I need to do... It doesn't have to be the whole thing. No, this is at someone else's wedding. I need to do the Sunken Temple, or at least some of it. I need to kill a few enemies in it. Oh. I was unable to leave the area. Interesting. Nope. I've actually never been a Fox of Honor. Bridesmaid, yes. A few times, but never Fox of Honor. See, that's the thing. I'm good friend material, but I'm not best friend material. I'm not worthy of being best friend. Oh, I kept my Defiance. Okay, so I need a bunch of these guys. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just a few basic enemies. Like, okay, I need 2 more bats. 6 of the condemned things. I don't even remember. I don't care about the skeleton. Okay, bats are done. It's one of those dresses you wear once and never wear again. Or you wear it to every wedding. Oh, I gotta kill the boss thing. Okay. So one of these guys. Alright, that one's dead. Okay, that's 2. Okay, now the last thing I need is the condemned, so little ghost things. Need 6 of them. Avoid your poise. I don't even know where we're going. Well, I think we gotta go pretty deep in here, don't we? I stand by it. You know, at this point, we might as well just finish it. We're already, like, halfway done. Oh, here's the ghost. Okay, there's one. That could be. Is this a boss? Oh, dead. It's dead. Yeah, I probably should have done this ages ago, because I think I'm high enough level to have sold this easily. I should have done it ages ago. I'll kill them eventually. They make the little bloop as they pop out of existence. Death Claws. I played, Fallout. The Lalafelian thing. That way? I'll go this way. What do we have to do? Oh. Hey, I did it! But, I mean, at this point, this is the end, right? So I might as well just do it. No, I never got this. It wasn't that... This was not high level. It's probably just a regular one. Yeah, I'm really concerned about that attack coming in. Did you attack it or did I kill it? Because I hit it pretty hard. Oh, if I broke it. I really broke it. Ba, 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 ba. Yep, I got that challenge log, so I finished the log. And where is that? The hunting log. Oh, yeah! I forget about the challenge logs. Where is it? Random fox. Should I even bother with this? Maybe. I have so much garbage in my inventory. Oh, blue rose fox. I like this one. This is a pretty one. Okay, let's go turn in this quest. It's actually very near to where we're going, so... It kind of works out. Okay, the story is kind of moving in that direction anyway. Well, thank you, Kyle, for the help. I really appreciate it. We're making progress. I finally got that off my. I'm gonna get this off my list. It's been here forever, and it didn't take me 2 hours to do it. I probably. There's a chance I could have done that dungeon by myself. There's a chance. I was doing okay. Not great, but, you know, I was making progress to it. It would have taken me an hour. Oh, you made it out, buddy. Glad to hear it. I might have had. I didn't. Well, I didn't see one. It's finally over. What could have been different? But what choice do we have? Well, if we need to do the temple again, I could do the temple myself. It's level. I didn't realize it was level 35. I thought it was level 50. Let's be my last act as an adventurer. I've done quite enough harm as it is. I mean to go home and live out my days in, huh? No, it can't be. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I imagine he sees, screaming as he runs. So scream kind of fades off into the distance. You know, there's an anime I'm watching. I was really hoping more for it. But the main character is basically forming a harem completely. He is he's a healer, but he's not licensed, and so he just forms to get this wants to have this little store. And there's a ghost that haunts the store. Is it a snake guy? I don't think it is. I think he's just a healer. But yeah, I was really hoping it'd be more of a struggle, but he's just like it's always like something happens and he's like, oh, it's not a problem, and all the people are like, no, it's a terrible problem. Nobody can do that. He's like, what, you mean this? And he does it, and they're like, whoa, that's amazing. You're amazing, and I want you now. And that's like the whole premise of it so far. I was really hoping it would go in a different direction. Like, I'm not opposed to the harem-style anime or harem genre, but, like, come on. Like, you don't need to have 6 women by episode 3. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, the way I feel it should be, like, you know. Edda now has a tiny chance of appearing for half a second when you enter certain areas. That's interesting. You know I'm not going to notice at all, ever. So. Alright, so after we do... I need to do some inventory management. Okay. All this crap I have here, is any of this important? Let me go back to town. Let's go to town. We gotta go to town anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna go... I have almost all the money I can have, so I'm just gonna dump it. Okay, so all this stuff. Alright, so... I'm gonna keep the dice. Alright, so we're just gonna discard. Alright, so we're discarding this meat. The meat. Is there a way to, like, just mass discard? Alright, dumping all this stuff. Steel ingots, steel plate, alien fibers, fleece, Allegan silk, Allegan leather, animal skin, animal hide, Gigantitoad skin, boar hide, pasty skin, carcool skin, Raptor skin. Hippogriff skin. Alright, all this does his crafting material. Yeah, I see crafting. Okay, I see crafting material in the description. Okay. Let's go to page 3. Okay, there's more. Oh, wait, I can use this, right? I can use that. I remember because we have that card game. I wish there was a mass, like, just dump everything in a big pile and just confirm one time. Food I can keep and eat? I do like food. I'm a fan of food. Ah! Is it? Oh, I'm almost done now. Crafting material. Bacon bread, I'm gonna eat that. Alright, ate some bacon bread. Alright, what about... Okay, this is just... There's food there. Okay, whatever. We're here now. And there's a lot of things that they seem like, you know, okay, it's an interesting idea, but they're not really utilized properly. Like, all these potions. Like, do I really need 60... How many potions do I have? 10 potions? 11 potions? I believe not. I think we discussed that earlier. I have no time. Do I need to go brush? I mean, I know I need to go brush. There's a time to go brush. So I got 2 minutes left. You know what? I'm gonna go and accept the 2-minute loss, and I'm gonna go brush. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go brush before we start this cutscene. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We got 15 seconds. Oh wow, lots of stuff happened. Only carry Echo and Spine drops, the rest are useless. Free trial as well, 300k limit, yeah. Unique Phoenix down. Yeah, I've got to have it at times. It's easy to a healer anyway. She made story quest, but I haven't even bothering about White Mage for no reason. White Mage is cool. Save a long fate in Bozja with it once, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Do it or the maid will spank you. Don't blow your maid. I tell you, what are you gonna do if Leah catches up to you? Then there'll be spoilers. Maid bullies you. I mean, your biggest risk is gonna be when I play for the month. When I. You get a pony flow? I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. See, now I feel like you're trying to distract me. Are you trying to distract me? Yeah, I think your biggest risk of me catching up to you is when whenever I finish the free trial, because then I'll get a 1 month subscription and play for like a month. You have made original character, very fresh original character. That's cool. I see your emote of it, or is that not it? Maybe I'm just confused. Very confused and very hungry. I got an hour till I can eat. Well, I got an hour, and so I'm gonna shower and then go get food. Thanks for coming, Kalia. So the white mage you've been leveling is higher level than all of my characters. So you're fine. Thanks for coming, Kalia. When you're ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. She'll show us to Lotus Stand. I'm gonna switch back to my ninja. Yeah, my highest level is my warrior at 55. I should level my samurai. I'm gonna equip my samurai. I'm already there. I know you're not talking to me. I'm kidding. It's fine. The Alliance leaders wait you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now? Yes. Samurai Fox is on the case.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
Holy crap is voiced.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
There's a lot of dust on my screen. Oh, there's a lot of dust on my fingers.
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
There's dust everywhere. Oh, there's my...
Who?
Oh, an owl has appeared. Hold on, my little dusting cloth here.
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign.
Okay, I'm dusting, sorry.
Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
That guy looks angry. He must be going through the 5 stages of grief still. Or maybe not.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
I've never hated someone so much that I would spit on their grave. Or their coffin or whatever.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
There are some I would probably, throw a party. I brought cookies after someone left the company once. After they left the company, to celebrate them being gone. Or brownies. I brought something. I brought some sort of food.
Indeed. Yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So which one is this one?
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Hey, this is Varus. Why is he so wide? Is that just the shoulder pads? Unclear. Still unclear.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Wait, huh?
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
If we can keep them from landing, it'd be great. Just block off the beaches and stuff. Well, and... yeah, the only reason I have 3 classes at 50 plus is because
Well,
this
I
one started at
suppose
50.
We should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it.
That'd be cool.
If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time.
That it
At
is, that it
present,
is.
I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming.
Sorry, something popped up on my screen. Take care of it.
So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Well, let's get to pruning. You have not escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. Shopping so post-free trial. You want 5 jobs current. Tank, melee, ranged, caster, healer. For role quests. Okay, so I've got... but I've only got 2 of those, I think. I got 2 melee. And a tank. So I need a ranged, a caster, and a healer. So, The threat of resurgent garland was not enough to stir them. The reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust among the citizenry. These leaders can come to understandings all they like. Their unity means little and less to the common folk. Take the Lamenses, for instance. Though Admiral Merlwib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, the Olden scorn as swindlers who worship coin. But do Arkansas have caster and healer? I could do that. I kind of want to do Black Mage, though. Or scorn as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of olden society, Phlegi Adlegi, for example. That is beside the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cardinal is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates... I don't know. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. Enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke of the Observatorium, Captain Ilbert has further shortened his list of suspects. And by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears the Sandicalia. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilbert near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Korthash, you may be sure I will spin the word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Well, one thing I remember is when I played the first time, I played... I started off as Archer. And I had a lot of fun with Archer. It was a great class. I enjoyed it. But when I went to Bard, I hated it. I did not like Bard. It was not fun. Like, everything I liked about Archer was gone. Like, I liked mobility, and I liked being able to do damage. And it just felt like that went away. Yeah, I didn't like the Bard. They later changed it. My issue with Bard was that it turned into a caster, basically. So I'm sitting here casting spells instead of shooting arrows. Oh, I like Dancer. But isn't Dancer also melee? Yeah, they changed it. So when I played, it was you had to stand still to do everything. Dancer's, oh, that's okay, perfect. We got a ranged class set up. I like it. Okay. So we got Black Mage, Dancer, Warrior, either Ninja or Samurai. Both are probably good. Samurai seems simpler, if I recall. I've got a lot less buttons. Dancer is your least favorite job? Oh. Where am I going? I need to go somewhere. You like vastly different playstyles? Yeah. I mean, if every class were exactly the same, why would anybody play different ones other than just different gear? Well, let me double check my thing while I'm here. That's about right. Alright, carry on. Carry on. Carry on my wayward fox. There'll be peace when you take off your socks. Like Black Mage don't want to stand in place and cast, but isn't that every caster? Every caster. That's the whole point of a caster. Oh, thanks for coming, Scion. Dialectic Commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. At this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. I'm going to grab this one just for... Oh, Red Mage. Well, I don't know what that one is. SMN. Sage? Summoner. They added Summoner? I don't see Summoner. Most complicated cast. I could try Red Mage. I don't know if I've ever tried Red Mage. Pictomancer? What is Pictomancer? I don't see Black Mage. Does Summoner come from Pictomancer? I know Blue Mage is something different. And Red Mage is its own thing. Arcanist turns into Summoner and Scholar. Interesting. Does she play Pictomancer? I mean, you can if once you go premium or whatever. This is about the spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Aline Royale? Raubon's second in command. Easy plane does a ton of damage? That could be fun. But I'll let Tay have that one. That woman looked topless for a second. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she's a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with polearm has to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she's the highest-ranking foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Raubon chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. The Monetaires saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And it's no secret they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the Holy See forsook the alliance. Yet the Monetaires did not raise such a murmur of protest when Royal was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the Monetarists? Do you want to try? Message me about that after the stream. I'm okay giving you a file to work on if you want. Don't take the ones off stream. They're low res. Red Mage is also a very strong utility class, has heals and combat resist DPS. But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Royal's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raubon has attended the Council of Alliance leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. One has no business being a Gradania, yet here she is nonetheless, on some pretense. She's up to something, mark my words. As we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flames records for evidence of Royal's guilt. But if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without her knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her to her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? See, now you make me feel like I should start raising another class. Yeah, my thanks. Let's go then, and take care not to alert our quarry. Well, I don't have a damage meter anyway, so I have no idea. Alright, let's see. Okay, so of the classes I have access to now. So I do want to get Dancer, but I know that's premium, so we'll worry about that one later. What else do I have access to now? I know Blue Mage is a weird thing. Yeah, limited job, okay. Do I have access to Red Mage? Is that a thing? Red Mage is available. I assume Black Mage is available. I think that's this one, Thaumaturge. Red Mage is available level 50. Okay, that's kind of leaning toward that. Yeah, I could do Red Mage. What about healers? Are any of the healers available? What's an interesting healer that might be fun for me? I mean, I don't mind being just playing White Mage. It's easy to understand. I could be a Weaver. A Weaver of Dreams. Only White Mage and Scholar now. Should I wait then? Astro soon? I think I'll stick with Astro and get into Heaven's Ward. I might just get White Mage. White Mage is easy enough, and we're already here. Okay, where is Red Mage? Where do I go to get Red Mage? East Alda. Okay. So I think I go in here. This is the Conjurer's Guild. Hello. Come to home. Conjurer's Guild. We conjurers harness powers of earth, wind, and water that abound in nature, and thereby with spells of healing and protection. We seek noble souls initiated into our mysteries. Might be such a soul, come to join the guild. Yeah, sure. We provide you an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Part of healing and purification is practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. And matches that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate ether, have existed since the dawn of time. Not until some 5 centuries ago, the conjurer emerged from the shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms of it, which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer men's presence in the Twelves Wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth. In the great subterranean city of Gilmora. Yeah, that'd be great. But I don't know how to make it happen. But the desire to settle in the Twelves Wood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore... I can't talk! Theretofore enigmatic entities. They do that on purpose. They put a lot of vowels together. And that's like... That's what my mouth turns into. It took 5 decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. They reward the elemental's permission to dwell in the Twelveswood. So it was the nation of Gridania was born. Since to that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. If their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive of the art of conjury. And that, my most attentive listener, is a brief history of conjury. If you have a mind to walk a path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join our guild. My pleasure to explain the initiation process to you. Please speak to me again when you're ready. Okay, I'm ready. Am I ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Except, as well, I'll introduce your guildmaster, Brother E. Sumiyan. The E. Sumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a hero. Find him in the meditation area, but then go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Hi. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become Conjurer of Stillgate Fane. I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjury. Pay attention to me well. Conjury is an arcane art that takes life in the living first domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you would like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjury than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for its relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you'll also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. Or the simple healers, yet not truly dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp on a single hearing. Worry not, for the meaning of my words become clear to you in due time. And you'll come to understand what conjury is not the sole province of the conjurer. Right. Choose to walk our path, I must need to ask you to solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and 12wood alike. Can you make this vow? No. Sure, I can go hug a tree every now and then. Your answer, area lips are parted. Yet I am no less pleased to hear it. If I invest in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. If you be so kind as to lend me your hunting log, I shall add to it the names of such creatures as pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. Mark this momentous occasion, I have printed to you this cane. That may be old and weathered, it serve you well as you take your first steps upon the path of the conjurer. Take up a cane, Kaylee, and present yourself to me once more. I assign you your first task as conjurer still bade Fane. Alright. Okay, so, alright, let's do some things real quick. Okay, first of all, I want to double check before I leave. Let's go ahead and upgrade these things. Okay, update this. Alright, let's add a new gear set list. Alright, now we're going to equip our weapon. We just got to equip that. And I'm naked, somehow. Alright, hold on. Alright, we got some gear. Big gear set. There we go. And we're now level 1 Conjurer. And we've got our level... do we have both the healing? Our experience should go way fast. We got 60% XP boost. First cane. Part of Conjurer becomes you. By further ado, after your first task of Conjurer still get Fane. Just beyond the city gates, you'll encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and fungwars. Have you sleep 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can coolly order the taking of life, know that many things are not as they once were. As a consequence of calamity, and may I add, through no fault of their own, the creature have become a burden to the 12wood. A burden it cannot well bear. As Conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest. By employing your powers into so doing, you'll come to learn something of your art. Go now, Kaylee, and perform your first task and name the elementals. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab this. Why not? So that you're here, Kaylee, some burdens too heavy to bear even for those favored to abide. So you're chosen much for your true art is your skill. The name of the 3 seats here is the eldest, Connie Sienna. You already know as the guardian of our fair land. True someone has she. It is the younger of this pair, Aron Sienna, who hears the voice of the elementals with greatest clarity. What he has heard lately is troubling indeed. These dark stirrings we have traced to his lost city of Amdapur in the South Shroud. City once throve in the fullness of magic during the 5th astral era, but it was sealed in the wake of its demise. Alas, the 12th has been out of balance since the calamity. So riotous has its aspect become that the seal was severely weakened. When this happened, the forest surrounding the city began to wither and die. We would join you to investigate the cause. I must confess that this task would twin outer normally, but we do not live in normal times, Acalia. The company is spread thin, and you are stout with success. We not assist. That's the second person to call me stout today. Have I gained weight? I'll have to go weigh myself after this. It's well to assent, for the need is great. Go now to Cetsia Rayosin at Camp Tranquil and listen well to what she says of her brother's divination. Okay, dumping that, we don't need that. This, don't need. Sprint would go here, teleport. We need a chocobo. That'd be helpful. Does dress make you look fat? Oh wait, we can't use it here anyway. Can we go to the West Wolf Gate? The White Wolf Gate, can we go there? Alright. Look, I got a stick and apparently stones. According to the old children's rhyme, I can break your bones. Let's go throw rocks at bugs. And squirrels. Hey, it's like revenge against Frosty for throwing all the nuts at me. I just got half level for a squirrel. I'm gonna burn all of my rest experience. That's gonna be funny. Like, literally. Because it's based off the level, isn't it? Whoa. Maybe it's not. Oh, your Quasi is locked in as well. Yep, we need to do that as well. Oh, squirrels are on the list too. Level up again. I got my Chocobo has 45 health. How much does this heal? 450. I didn't level up again. Okay. Funguars. Why am I gonna take this guy? Over here. See him? Oh, is that not... That's another thing I don't like. I kind of wish they would be more clear in what stuff does. Level up. Oh wait, what does this do? Oh, that's a DOT. Here's how I do this. Put a dot on. Yeah. Wait, was that all from the hunting log? Kill some raptors, I guess. I'm actually amazed I have not run out of rest experience. I thought it was based off the bar, not the what level you were. Maybe they made it so low levels don't use it up as fast? Oh, okay, that makes sense. But I'm still getting, like, 1/10 of a level per kill, even now. So shouldn't it be, like, running out really fast? Oh, you actually... Okay. Oh, there's the end of my rested. There it is. Yeah, so it's good to finish out with this. Oh, I finished that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go turn this in. I assume all the hunting logs for this are nearby. What shroud are we in? We're in Central Shroud. Okay, let's go back to town. Yeah, I see the Fate experience pushed it off again. Yeah, it's probably good to level it up. That way we'll get our rest experience back for next week. And then we're good to go. Yeah, imagine if I make an effort. Cause of, I think I got my, my seals are full. Our tombstones are almost full. And I also didn't want it to take too long. Spin them. Okay, hold on. I think I was putting them on ninja, right? So I need a bracelet and ring. Not you. Over here. You. Okay, so I've already got these, so... Now, what do I currently have equipped? So earrings could work. And they're not that expensive either, so I may just buy these. Buy the necklace. Wait, I already have that, so I don't need that. Bracelet and ring. Should I buy 2 rings, or can I use them? How's that? Yeah, that ring's better anyway. Okay, so we fully decked out this class. Alright, should I buy something else? I can, but I'm not too worried about warrior for now. I think I'll keep where we are, so we're there for now. But I don't think this character can do main story quest, can it? Or, hold on, let me go back to Conjurer. Oh, good idea, sand weapon. That's a good idea. Can I move this so I can see? Okay. Weapon. No, I think we need weapons, right? Or is that it? Samurai's arm. Okay, we'll buy that. Right, there we go. Okay. Alright, we're good. Let's go back to Conjurer. Alright, we can try to do main story quest. It's probably not be very... I'm probably too low level to do the story quest right now. Yeah, I'm kind of locked out for now. Does it? Item level too low. Is that the issue? Not that I'm level 6? Okay. I can see the issue. Oh, the spinny thing? That was cool. I like it. Alright, back to Conjurer. Okay, turn the quest. No, that's where I want to go. Just take me there. I want to take you there. In the midnight hour. I want to take you there. Also, I just want to assure you guys I've been working very hard on the Miku song. Been practicing. Lots. Elements have told me of your success. Place yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with Conjurer's eyes. You've taken your first step along the path to enlightenment. Healing, protection, destruction. Though spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source, the forces embodied in all of creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, here's a familiar look, the picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pay hearken to mine instructions. Read deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, be it one with the world. Turn to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. Alright, I'm already level 5, so this should be easy. Alright, next quest. We get a shield! So we see you get a kill. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain to see you have learned to draw upon the energy of creation. I'm glad, it's the wellspring of all of our power. The energy of creation is not one thing, but many, and to call upon all without first knowing each is conjured at its most basic. As part of your continuing education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of earth. Make your way to the Blessed Bud and North Shroud, and there partake of Hearer Nilaniel's wisdom. Festivities' affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique among conjurers. He is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of earth. Okay. Let's go here. It probably been just fast to walk out, wouldn't it? Oh well, whatever. Bum, bum. I might be too low level for this area. Oh wait, level 3 stuff. You're on my list. Perish. I need 3 of them. I should go for level 4 ones. It's too low level. Alright, what's next turn log? Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to be. Got Chocobo Butt. Oh, we got next. The Chigo. Chao. Green tier. You seek here in Eleno? Then seek no more, for you have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So Brother Isumi-yan bids you to come to me and learn the element of earth, as well. However, the solid foundation upon which the conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties. Now, I respect the busy life and adventure were not afford the time required for such an extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand in combat. Now mark me well and Kalia do exactly as I command. Each sphere in the grounds of tree speech stables, there exists a patch of soil that bears a mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's trauma and attempt to commune with it, as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energy seeping from the wounded earth shall then appear. Use the powers of conjury, strike it down, and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of earth will be revealed to you during the struggle, Acalia. I trust you will return to me a wiser woman than she who now departs. I mean, maybe. But honestly, I'm just gonna go beat up the thing. You know, it's kind of funny that they have like, oh, I know this corrupted patch that anyone, even a beginner can get rid of. But we're gonna wait on you to go do it instead of dealing with it ourselves. Alright, he's faster casting stone than me, but then he is a stone, so maybe he's just attacking me with his headbutts and stuff. It's for the plot? Yeah. I'm a genius conjurer. I mean, I could cast rock. That's one of my known spells. Provided I have a source of rocks. Welcome back, Kalia. Elemental's whisper of your accomplishments. Were those two there before? How do you feel to confront that embodiment of Earth? To endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Not really. Corruption occurs when land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded and to nourish the land once more. You know what stone makes the longest time, so they just cast stone too most of the time? You cannot sense the strength of the Earth returning. Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. Look at my belly button. Got a belly button. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon the task in which you have accomplished. Experience once more grinding the weight of Earth's fury and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you're paying attention, Sophie. Season adventure here? Akela came all the way from Still Great Fane just to hear my lesson. You do well to learn from her example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. You wanna have a fight? See? You have a very gift for healing, Sophie. A wonderful gift. Yet there's more to being a conjurer than... But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. I feel like she's an anime protagonist, like, you know what, I'm tired of fighting, I just want to be left alone. And then... Oh, yeah, exactly. And then something always happens, like, oh, you can't be left alone. No, I just want to be left alone. I'm not doing it. And then they don't do it, and then things just get worse and worse. They're like, fine, I'll go do it. And they go do it. And everything gets better, and everybody cheers. You're the hero. I don't want to be the hero. I just want to be left alone. For whatever, you know... I want to be a farmer. I want to be a this. I want to be a that. I want to open up a store. There's 100 stores. Anyway, sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sophie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed. Despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are equal in the field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child. And when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Isumi and tell him as much. Before I go, I'm going to see if there's anything else in this area to kill. I'm pretty sure at level 7 I can kill anything on my log. Let's take a look at my hunting log. Alright, what shroud are we in? We are in the... North Shroud. Okay. Central, North. Alright, Peace Garden. Okay, Peace Garden. Which is North. North! We go North. I gotta fight the little bug swarms. I don't fight bugs with rocks. It's not a good idea. It's not very wise. Any more? There's nothing over there. I don't see any more. Oh, there's nothing back there. Well, that was level 9. Kill it! I think one issue I'm going to run into is I don't have any gear for healer. I got that. Alright, there's one other one we need to hear. Microchu? Okay, got it. Are you? You. I'll let Questia handle that one. I'll go attack this one. That one should count for my quest. If I kill that one, it should count. Let's see if it does. I bet it doesn't, but I'm going to try. Questia? Are you healed up? Let's go. Is MP ever a concern in this game? Okay, I just wanted to see. I do count. Wow, I'm doing no damage to it. If I move a little bit away from my Questia. That tree's not aggressive, so I'm not too worried about it. Questia, I'd feel much better if you take aggro. I am slowly going down in NP, though. Oh, there's another person. Is that one of you guys? Hi, if it is. Hello. Did it count? Alright, I need a micro jewel. That's a male character? I couldn't tell. Oh, I got something new. What'd I get? Sleep! And there's nothing wrong with that. I think the rest of these are in Central Shroud, or East Shroud. Should I hit Central Shroud real quick? Where is this? This is South Shroud. I think that's a good idea. Let's see here. Travel. Central Shroud. What do we have in Central Shroud? This one? Let's go and knock out my log and see if I can get to level 10 before I get back to town. Alright, where are we heading? So we got green tier, green tier, green tier. Alright, green tier is where we need to be. It is east. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. I do need to brush my tail, but I think I can wait for 20 minutes. It'll be alright. Alright, there's our Chicos. Alright, Crazy attacks that one. I finish off this one. That actually does some damage to me. Anti-log done. Okay, water sprite. Wait, did we just see some? That's these guys, right? Those are all over the place. There's actually one over there too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get to level 10 before we go back. Bow, bow, bow. And once again, I get distracted. Who would have ever thought I would get distracted? Alright, the surface Warm? Alright, more bugs, apparently. Alright, green tier. I'm assuming it's up here somewhere. I haven't seen them yet. Got hoglets. This would be a good place to find them, maybe. It's only... Yeah, I think we can spare 1 minute to do this. I'm not going to put damage on it, just because I want to at least make some progress on it. So I get some quest credit, even though I'm going to fail it. Do they? I mean, I also play female characters. Let's finish this one. Oh no, we only got 5 seconds. Finish it, kill it. Got it. Okay, got it. I think. They have more fast jobs for female than male characters. I mean, it's an audience thing, right? They assume their audience skews heavily male, which is not. I don't think that's true anymore. I think it used to. But I think female gamers are about 50-50. And I think, honestly, I think male players are more likely to than female players to say, it doesn't matter what the gear looks like, I'm just going to look like a hobo, versus female players. That's generalizing, of course, but I'd say there's more of them. I'm in green tier. Why am I not finding these things? You doubt that? I agree. I think almost everyone wants to. I think a lot of people do want to look cool, but some people don't care. Although this game, it makes it a little bit different because you can just change your appearance of the gear. You don't actually have to change the gear. But like, for example, if I'm playing a game that does not have, like RuneScape, take RuneScape for example, okay? I wear matching armor. I have the option of buying individual pieces of armor, but even if they're provided to me, I don't wear them until I can equip a matching set. Even if it's better. Where is this stupid thing? I'm in green tier. I've been everywhere. Where are these stupid swarms? I've been to Monkey Land. That's a different thing. Or Raptorland, whatever this is. That's also a very good point. I've been up to Pigland. They're not there in Pigland. What about down here? Temple! Temple! Found you. Claim you all for myself. I'm going to grab this one over here. I like how this guy's like, oh yeah, I'm on guard duty. I can't take 2 steps to help. Alright, perfect. Alright, we can head back to town. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm pretty sure I could have equipped other gear, right? Oh, never mind. Back to town. So a little bit of hiccups a bit. I'm good though. I'm good. I got a little bit of water left. For people that are communing with nature, they like to hide in caves a lot. I guess they have earth spirits and stuff. Alright, what do we get? We got AoE healing. Let's put this on 8. No, let's put it on 9 maybe. This is curing. I don't know. I don't know. 6. Here's something crazy. When I first started playing these games, I had it all bound to my keys, so most of my things were like Q and E and stuff. I don't really use Q and E for anything. Okay, you've returned, but tell me, how did you fare under Nolanos' expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight, its life-sustaining vigor? Such experience will serve you well. Have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolanel's frustrations with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possessed a natural talent for the conjuring of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to need for study. She outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose risks to themselves and others, but all to no avail. She should continue to deny the debt she owes to nature, indulge in ever more reckless displays of power. There's every possibility she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I'm presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. A thought occurs to me, Akela. If it may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. If she chances to meet with her again, I ask you to strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Perhaps she'll listen to you. We have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Akela. Though you're yet new to the art of conjuring, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words. And let me grab, I guess, the robe. Does it really matter? What gear am I wearing? Alright, so basically anything, it's just basically, it's all equally useless. So anything will be good. Got it. We actually do have a ring, so let's go with the, wait, which one's higher? They're both the same. Alright, let's equip our stuff. Maybe we got a new weapon as well. And a shield. Right? Now we look like a caster. Please, Kayla, each time you meet, the part of conjurer befits you ever better. In the previous lesson, you learned that the element of earth. My desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to full flower comb with each shroud to take the teachings of hero Wolfie. Though scant few years have passed since your coming of age, Wolfie is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Alright, this is probably the last one we get to do today. Because it is getting toward time I need to shower and get food. I am very hungry. Like, my stomach's been growling for like 45 minutes. Skip shower. You want me to stink? Skip food. So one of you wants me to smell bad, one of you wants me to be dead, which I think would arguably make me smell worse. Must be a Caleb, brother Itsumi Yan sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on patterns of gusts and gales. Now how to proceed. Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of hearer, and well, you're my first student. Yes, I believe I have suitable tasks for you. To the east of Sweet Bloom Pier, there's a small spring, giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm, which lately took up residence in the area. Seem uncertain, may I wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study? I sympathize with Caleb, but trust me. Inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Oh, these are the last of my tasks. Let's go. I do have tacos waiting for me. That is accurate. Yes. I'm only gonna pull 2 this time, I think. I'll weaken this one a little bit further before I pull this one. Although now I have gear. I have a shield. Oh, let me dodge. Perfect. Alright, give it the last one. We'll finish all of our first level tasks. Oh, we did it! And we unlocked... Did we unlock the next ones? The next logs? East Shroud. Wait, that's the one that's near here, right? Wait, isn't this one right here? The honey yard? Aren't we doing stuff with bees? Maybe not. I've used up all my rested. 100% rested gone. We haven't had that in a while. Where's the honey yard? I highly recommend. I'm in the honey yard. So where are the slugs? Where are the slugs? Oh, this way? Okay. Those are not what I was looking for, but I'll take them. You know, in a lot of games I've played like this, if you, even though these are not aggressive, if you aggro one, they will all become aggressive while you're fighting. So this would be like suicide. I'm going to switch targets. Oh, I'm dying. Alright, no more splitting targets until we, are a little bit stronger. Or have better, or have gear. I'm basically wearing, I have like 2 pieces of gear that have stats on them. That's it. My robe and my, well, I guess I have my armor, or my rings as well. I need kick. Can I kick them? Kick them with the forehead so they don't attack? We got over here. They're there. Wait, Goblin Hunters as well. I'm so distracted. But, you know, we're leveling quickly. Keeping our focus is fine. No issues. Lose a little bit of health, not bad. And I don't know my damage over time is that significant anyway. Ba, ba, ba. I learned how to raise the dead. Let's move this over here though. That's probably not something I'll be using in combat very often. It is cool that you can just use your chocobo as a battle pet. Let's go and pull the next one. Next one. Oh wait, that's it. Thought I needed 3. Thought I needed 3, but I just need 2. Alright, I think we got as many as we're gonna get though. Yeah, those are probably too high level. Let's just ignore them for now. Hey, Wolfie, I killed some bees. Am I gonna take the bees or no more? Tell me, did you happen to notice any of the falcons prefer flowers in the vicinity of the spring? Asked because there were none. Strange then, is it not that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Still your mind reach out to your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of conjuring to disperse it. Okay. I thought it was too easy. But we basically just killed something that got brought there by accident. That looks really cool, though. Level 14. Oh, I guess that's a max. Or level 12. Oh. Where's my chocobo? Oh, no. She can show up to heal me, or are we good? I got it. It's fine. We're doing good. Alright, all offense. Going all out on offense. Alright, this is a little bit tougher. That's probably a waste. Waste of debuff. He was almost dead. I should have just killed it. Well done. The wind no longer keens its frustration. Let's return to Full Flower. It'd be nice to get to where I could do the random duty thing as a white mage or conjurer or whatever. Because healer is often needed as well. And my tank is already level 55, so I don't really need to level it more. But part of the problem is I don't have any gear. I don't have to be level 16. I'm almost at level 16, though. Last apologize for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated. It was through such trials we flourished as conjurers. Allocated, what did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed that the wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of earth. Instead, it torments one's form, dancing across every surface, leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with the wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar crest on your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. Now, I suppose it has to be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifests itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it's true the calamity wrought much harm upon the Twellswood, I suspect some of the forces at work here. I bid you remain wary, Acalia. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Stilgate Fane and inform Brother Isumi of your newfound mastery. I'll be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. Okay, back to town. Let me just go. I'm gonna go make sure nobody raids me right now. Kill raids. Alright, because we're kind of winding down here. We did start a little bit early, but did waste most of it doing emotes. And then the rest of it leveling this class. But you know what? It's okay, because we'd have to do it eventually anyway, right? So we may as well do it now. And go while we still got a chance of having, you know, like doing daily stuff on it. So we start getting daily stuff on it. We can do a leveling roulette when we start. It should be pretty quick. Healers seem to be pretty in demand. Look at that old biddy. Where's that young biddy? Unfortunately, we'll not make 15 though. We got close. We got to probably get to 13 or 12 and a half. Look back, Acalia. The elements inform you. Open your ears to the voice of the wind. That as well. You want to raid somebody? Who do you want to raid? Let's see if you haven't raided in a while. Let's see. Having made allies of 2 elements. Right, Tabby? Is Tabby streaming? Tabby, start streaming! I'll raid you. Having made allies of 2 elementals, you are well on your way to the path of Conjury. The full coverage of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient. Seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? Corden says should raid you. You don't need the wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjury is inextricably bound with nature, Sophie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors? You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge. I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her art. I'll learn Conjury the same way she did, and become just as great a conjurer, you'll see. I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Isumi. I want to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What were you thinking, girl? You know what you do, what you risk. You're meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no course but to strip you of the name Conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone. That's, Sophie, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies, Kayla. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you just heard, Sophie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside the sphere of healing. You say Sophie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energy of nature. Such power is not born of true conjury. All that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sophie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my feelings as a teacher. I'm only glad that those same feelings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is power borrowed, not taken. Alright, we already got a robe, so let's grab some shoes maybe? Oh, there's level 10. Let's get item level 11, the gloves. Wait, do we already have gloves? I'm gonna grab this one. I don't know what we have. What do we have? Whatever, we just pick one. We just gotta pick one. Pick gloves. We choose gloves! Let's go in and double check our gear. Alright, now we got a staff. We got a bigger stick, so we can't carry the shield. Okay, well that's it for now. We're in town, so we'll get rested back. Alright. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful time today, and hope you all have a great night tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. It is Solo Fox Saturday. So I'm not exactly sure what we'll be doing. So we'll be doing some DBD for sure. Gotta do some DBD. Chess puzzles for food. SAO in the evening. Maybe some Final Fantasy at some point before we eat. That's probably about what we should be doing, right? You're very welcome. Sorry, I'm playing with these meds. So we can raid someone. We got a new raid mode, so we can raid someone. I'm looking to see who on my list. I guess I'll raid Felishinia. Seems like a good person to raid. I haven't raided them in a while. Not that they've raided me in a while either, but it's fine. Let's get a raid in here. I don't know what they're playing, but we'll raid them. Did I hit the button? Hit the button. Alright, so I'm gonna go raid them real quick. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. And hope to see you guys tomorrow, okay? We raid. Alright, we raid. Hasn't been up long. But let's raid. You should be a good person. Some French game. Alright, start the raid. Alright, so good night, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. We raid. Fox raid.